time to take a quick look at the NFL Week 16 lines. Let's say hello to our old friend Peyton Manning and kick off the hot read. And now, Brandon, in this segment, we're going to be discussing some spreads that we like for Week 16, trying to get a little bit of advanced move on some line movement. Brandon, what are you looking at for Week 16?
Yeah, so the hot read this week is a little bit more like the cold read because this is a warning. You don't want to bet too quickly on most of these games. You look ahead here. Let me give you some totals that I've posted for games for Week 16. We got a 41.5. We got 41, 41, 41, 40.5, 39.5. Remember we talked about that Broncos game, 35.5, Broncos Rams. We got a 34 on the board. Cleveland and New Orleans is a 34. Guess why? It's because there's this huge storm hitting like most of the country, especially across the Midwest. That Cleveland game is forecast for 35-mile-an-hour winds right now. Huge snowstorm. Weather, I think, is going to wreak havoc on these games this weekend. So be careful before you go out making your bets here. I'm not going to be betting too much early in the week. Couple that I do like. I did Packers plus 4.5 in Miami on the look ahead. That line is still out there. Obviously, Miami lost their game. Green Bay, if you like what I just said about the Packers for Monday night, I think that line might get down to like +3. I want to grab that one before Monday night. Still like the Packers there. You can listen back for that. Here's your hot read for this week. Give me the Lions -2.5 at Carolina. This is just a taking the better team play. The Lions have been good. We've been backing them. The offense with Amon-Ra St. Brown is top 5. The defense continues to impress. Had another nice showing against the Jets today. And look, we kind of dumped on the Panthers. They barely hit 200 yards today of offense. Just because they are, quote unquote, alive in the playoff race doesn't mean that they're very good. Sam Darnold, not a good quarterback. Not then, not now. The Lions are just better. They're better on offense, better on defense. I like it at -2.5, and I think it's going to rise to the key number and pass. So just give me Detroit.